Alright, so, pardon me for just a moment, sorry about that. We are looking at the great cities now. I have to confess that I already did this spotlight for the great cities, but it was pretty bad, so I just threw it away and decided to redo it because the great cities, you really need, from what I can tell, for it to work properly and to be good, you really need to start it with a new game. I tried to bring it into a pre-existing game and it just did not work. Also, you have to be careful of any overhauls for these cities that you might have. Even my little Incredibles, which just changes the interior of the inns, it would conflict with this because some of the inns have been changed a little bit, so it would cause issues. However, my Ashara merchants and stuff in the inns, those work fine. So that's just to give you a little background on this. Again, I really think from what I'm seeing that you need to start this in a new game. I couldn't get it to work properly in an existing game, and there's probably good reasons for that with some of my other mods, but now it seems to be working fine. So let's go from here. If you read the modder's description, it tells you about the great city of Winterhold, Morthal, Dawnstar, Falkreath, Dragonbridge, and Rorikstead, which they use. They overhauled these towns, and we just want to take a quick glimpse at each of these. We don't have to go through every detail, and you can meet Gretel here. She's a new girl.
What is it, Imperial?
We needed somebody new. We're up at the College of Winterhold. I chose that alternate start for her so that we could get over here and look at Winterhold. And you can see significant changes here to Winterhold. It looks more like a city that has fallen off the cliff and is in ruin. It makes more sense and it looks very nice. You can see over here on this side too some leaning and bad things, leaning walls and different things like that, structures. The town looks like it's gone through a catastrophe, but there's still some buildings intact. And it just looks like a better town, like it's part of what used to be a bigger town. It's very cool, very nice in atmosphere and appearance. I'm sure there's things that, if anybody else did it, they might do it differently, but I think it looks very good, and it has some walls and places for you to go, which are cool. I sort of cheated using super jump there, but you get the idea. And of course you can see the ruins of the city that have fallen below, which you should have been able to see, which makes sense, since that's the history of what happened. And there's the college. So the idea that the great city fell over the cliff, or at least most of it, and didn't leave any ruins behind was kind of silly, so it kind of makes sense. And then it makes sense too that you would still have at least a small section of the city that would be here and be available to be seen. Alright, so we're going to do a quick save here. That's Winterhold, and we're going to go to one of the other towns. I don't even know if it matters which one. Let's see, we can go to Dawnstar really quickly. We'll just do a few of these quickly and look at them, and it will just be enough for you to look at and see, hey, are you interested in in this mod or not? I think it's a cool mod from what I have seen. So here's Dawnstar. Now here we are on the outside on the road. I should have probably turned dragons off, but if we get a dragon, don't worry, I'm just going to move on. But nonetheless, you can see a definite difference in Dawnstar.
At a strange time, friend.
And of course, they're having the usual nightmare problems. Let's hop up here so we can see better. If you look down towards the docks, there's more docks down there. There's more to see about the town in general. Let's see if we can walk down to the docks real fast. I believe we can. Actually, oh, there's more here too. Can we go up this ladder? Of course we can. Nice. Okay, so squeeze through there. Nah, she can't squeeze through there. So anyway, but there's more docks and boats. Overall, it gives Dawnstar a nice little overhaul. I know with the snow, it's a little harder to see right now. Is there a daytime? We could wait basically 12 hours and try to see it in the daytime and see if it looks better. There we go. So you can see there's more docks and boats, and more walls and things are built up so that Dawnstar actually looks like more of the town and less of a tiny village. I don't know why, but all the town, well, most of the towns in Skyrim just seem like tiny villages, and maybe nothing should be as big as the Imperial City, but I mean, it just seems like the towns could be a little bigger. I mean, Skingrad was a good town, if you remember, in Oblivion. Anyway, let's move on. So we're here at Dawnstar. Where's Morthal? Let's go to Morthal. Like I said, we're just going to bounce through some of these. I really wanted us to be able to see these and just give you a feel for whether or not you like this mod. I think it's a nice mod, a cool mod. The only reason I won't keep it in my load order is because I have so many other games in progress. But if I ever decide to wipe out all my modded games, which I might, and I might include this in my base game, and then it would be fine. Because I don't see any problem with it. It works fine. Oh, look at, there's a stall and somebody out here. That's different. Oh, what is she selling? Let's take a look. Oh, and she has good money. That's great. I don't really need to sell much. So.
All right then.
So Gretel was created exclusively for new games, and I'm going to try to keep her around for the purpose of when we have a mod that really seems to require a new game to work, and I will use her for that. Hopefully that will work out for us. We'll see. This mod certainly seems to work once you get it in a new game and get that game started. Again, this is Morthal. Morthal looks cool. Let's hop up here for a minute. Are there huge, tremendous changes to Morthal? Well, I don't know. It's pretty big changes. Is it? It's pretty big changes. It's hard for me to clarify more than that. It's some pretty good changes here to look at. Not as much as, say, some of the other towns, but that's okay. They have more of a wall and a gate, and it just kind of makes sense. They even have a drawbridge there, if you notice. I don't know if you can actually raise and lower it, but it is there. Let's see. Do we have Dragon Bridge now? Dragon Bridge is one I wonder about. We're going to risk it, because you know Dragon Bridge is a very unique bridge, and I don't know what they may have done here, and I do have unique bridges still turned on, which makes me wonder if that was a mistake. I just remembered that I do have unique bridges turned on, so if this causes us any trouble, it's really just going to be because I have that mod on. I hope it doesn't. Okay, well, alright, we're here. Oh, okay, so no, it didn't cause us any trouble. We have the Dragon Bridge, and they start, wow, okay, they have a impressive wall right here. Very nice, okay. So, Dragon Bridge may be a small community, but they have definitely built it up here. Look at this, wow. Okay.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow.
Nice, okay. They went to some trouble to fortify that. That kind of makes sense, because the Forsworn are always over there across the river causing trouble. And it looks like they changed some parts of the town too. I don't remember a blacksmith being here. And then this isn't truly a gate. But I guess since this leads to solitude and there's less strife up this way in general. Oh, what have they got?
Time to end this little fight.
Oh, they're killing something. Oh, it's just
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
Anyway, they're on the way to the wedding. We won't worry about that. So I got distracted, sorry. So, Dragon Bridge is cool. Let me check and see. I'm trying to keep a certain amount of time here so that I don't just beat a dead horse on this. We should go look at one more. What is this? Carthwasten. It did not mention Carthwasten. Rorikstead. Let's go to Rorikstead and see what it looks like. And then we'll call it good. If there's any other towns you want to look at, like Falkreath or anything, you can check those out. Or maybe we'll do a quick trip down to Falkreath. Did it mention Falkreath, though? Don't remember. Rorikstead looks good at night. You notice it has a little gate there. Some walls. It's a small community. Still has some stuff hanging out outside. I don't know why that would be, but that's okay.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
This at least gives it a little secure, forted area around the inn. And probably some of the more important people. And you're protecting your cows. Your all-important cows have to be protected.
I wish I could be an adventurer like
Probably
you,
the chickens,
and
too.
go
Who
wherever
are
I
these
want.
people? What are y'all doing
If
here?
you beat up my sister, Sissel, I won't tell.
If you beat up my sister, I won't tell?
Most days, I do all I can to stay away from my sister and my father. The
The
beating's
beating's the same
for
for either
either
one. Okay, I don't remember these girls, so this must be something. Oh, that was pretty funny, though. I'm easily amused, though. Alright, so this is cool. That is Rorikstead. Let's go check. Did they mention Falkreath? I don't know if there's any changes to Falkreath. I think there's supposed to be changes to Falkreath and Riverwood. Let's just bounce down here and see. So I don't know. I guess maybe... I don't remember having any mod that adds those two girls. So I'm thinking that maybe this mod adds those two girls. I don't know why, but... Oh, okay, so Falkreath is now a gated community, as you can see. Oh, okay, well they added to Falkreath too. Nice. Good work, it looks good. I don't remember the name of the modder right now, but we can look that up. I think this is plenty enough for you to be able to tell if you're interested. It looks like the Great Cities mod adds quite a bit to these towns to make them more, I don't know, more realistic towns. They just look better. It just makes better sense. So I'm going to show you the mod again. We're just going to do a quick review, and then I'm gonna get out of this because I think this shows what we needed to see. Now I have the mod way down at the bottom also, but I think the main thing was I just needed to start a new game. So Winterhold, Morthal, Dawnstar, Falkreath, Dragon Bridge, and Rorikstead. Okay, so we visited almost everything. I don't see anything about Riverwood. So, and then they have a lot of text here, and they tell you a lot about it. People who say they don't have space to give you the basics of a mod on here are, well, I hate to say it, but they're just using that as an excuse. You could always give just the basics of a mod. You know, give people what information they need to get started. Because this person has pages and paragraphs of information, which is more than I'm going to read. But it's good to have that information. It's not compatible with any mod that significantly alters the area surrounding Winterhold, Morthal, Dawnstar, Falkreath, Dragon Bridge, and Rorikstead, and yes, also the little Incredible mod is not compatible with this. It appears, and I say appears so far, that the unique bridges, I'll show you that, mod seems to be okay, and this worked fine. Magical College of Winterhold unique bridges seem to be fine. This did not seem to be fine. This caused trouble. So I had to turn that off. But it was worth it so that we could see this mod. So this is the Great Cities. Very cool.
I can't believe we
And
let
if you like it,
provincials like
I mean,
you
I would
wander
definitely say
Skyrim.
it looks pretty fun, and I might find a way to
Disrespect the law,
institute it in
and you
my
disrespect
future
me.
games, because I like the idea of these towns looking better. So, okay, all right. So I'm just going to leave it there, and thanks for watching, and I will catch you later.